relationships are more than the union of two people, romantic or otherwise. There gets created a third entity, an energetic fusion that takes on a life of its own. This third entity has its distinct personality, challenges, and opportunities. It's a living force with its own path and destiny. When we step into any relationship, we enter a cosmic bubble, a space alive with intelligence and agendas that subtly interact with each of us. These unseen dynamics, often intense and mysterious, shape our awareness and guide our interactions in ways we may not even realize. Now, understanding this, how can we walk into any relationship with rigid expectations? The heartbreak, betrayal, or disappointment we feel often comes from clinging to a version of the relationship that doesn't align with its unique path. Instead, let's embrace relationships as they are, ever evolving, co-creative journeys. Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tatler. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, Taurus. I'm getting ready to dive right into today's tattle. There you should have it. And Taurus, your first card out. The Nine of Swords. This talks about you having sleepless nights, Taurus. Maybe restless nights. This is you having an energy of being willing to participate. Now, this is asking you to let go of expectations and allow what is to be. With the Five of Cups, this is trying to get over something that might have appeared as a disappointment, Taurus. With the Five of Cups, this is something that represents the changed heart. This is something that created an unstable environment in order to bring about some kind of change. Now, Taurus, this is something that has true love attached to it. With a star, Taurus, attached to that true love, we're talking about something that might be out of this world, something that represents hope and inspiration. This is the light that guides you at the end of a tunnel, Taurus. Now, in your fear sits an energy of the Queen of Cups, someone who carries a receptive energy that supports love, Taurus. This talks about an energy of a queen who has the responsibility to higher expressions of love and how it is expressed. Now, this could be a mother figure, Taurus. This may be talking about you in some way. With the King of Swords, this represents a king who is someone who might be an innovator, Taurus, someone who represents authoritative knowledge, someone who uses the power of the intellect in order to see his world. Now, Taurus, this might be talking about fearing the depths of your emotion as it relates to the King of Swords. Maybe this is you trying to find some kind of balance. Well, what you should know, Taurus, with the Page of Wands, we're talking about a message that talks about some kind of curiosity and adventure, something you might be considering as you spend those sleepless nights, Taurus. With the Page of Wands, we're talking about something that could refer to young energy, maybe reaching into your inner child, Taurus. In your hidden position is the Five of Pentacles. This may have you feeling as though you are left out in some way. Now, the Five of Pentacles is the seeker of truth. This is understanding what you truly have in order to be able to proceed, Taurus. This is where you are able to use the intelligence of the card to understand your emotions. Now, where you are in your current environment, Taurus, this talks about some kind of clarity. Some kind of clarity that had you understanding something that brought you despair, perhaps. Something that brought you distress in some way. Now, with the Four of Swords, Taurus, this is an opportunity to build your mental structures. This allows you the natural ability to organize your thoughts in some way. With the Knight of Cups, Taurus, this talks about having to find that understanding, find that organization of thoughts in order to be able to determine the direction in which you want to go. With the Knight of Cups, we are talking about an energy of carefully carrying your cup of love, deciding where to place it, Taurus. Now, this is a path of sacrificial love in some way, Taurus. Something that's attached to your Three of Cups, your soul family. The energy balancing you in your current environment is a completion, Taurus. This is something that creates an ending to a cycle, something that's truly significant, Taurus. Now, this may refer to something you are creating, Taurus. With the Knight of Wands, something that requires you to wear many hats. Accept the present moment for what it is. This is a night that demands that. This is something that's untraditional in your current environment, tied to the Queen of Cups energy. Wow, Taurus. Wow, the closing out of the cycle in your current environment allows you to take, I beg your pardon, a leap towards what you regard your Ten of Cups, Taurus. Now, this is related to the King of Swords energy. If this represents you, Taurus, this might be using your knowledge and reason, using the wisdom that you have in order to lead in your idea of what the Ten of Cups is. With the Ten of Cups, we're talking about some kind of magical influence that grant wishes to those who are willing to believe, Taurus. With the Ten of Cups, this talks about an energy of being blessed with good fortune as it pertains to home and family. Now, what you should know, Taurus, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is something you have been waiting for. Maybe for as long as you can remember. Now, in your hidden position, Taurus, is the devil. This talks about your focus. It reflects your shadow self, Taurus, your desires and temptations. This is affording you the challenge to let go of your limiting belief in who you are. Understanding it, Taurus, understanding what keeps you from your present moment. And in that understanding, you are able to extend that to others, because you've built a platform for love. With the Two of Swords, in your recent past, Taurus, this talks about some kind of communication and cooperation that was required. This might have been you relying entirely on your intuition. Now, the Two of Swords talks about nervous energy, not quite believing in yourself, fearing some kind of heartbreak, Taurus, allowing the fears to get the better of you. With the Eight of Swords, it was the energy that was required in order for you to be able to use your power of intention. Now, this is using your mental faculty and material accomplishment through applying your mind, Taurus. This is something that has your focus. What you don't realize is that while your mind was focused on creating solutions, on creating something in the physical world, Taurus, there were parts that were opening out, parts that you did not see. With the Hermit taking you forward, Taurus, this talks about a time of introspection. Now, this might be you seeking wisdom from within. This is you reaching exactly the wisdom that you require, Taurus. In Hermit energy, this might have you feeling alone in some way after the closing out of the cycle. Well, let's see where that's headed, Taurus. Wow. With the female embodiment of the Emperor, this is an embodiment of all of the kings, Taurus. Someone who has the desire to build a better world. This is leading others, Taurus, with what it is you know. Something that your hermit time is going to prepare you for. Something that's going to require you to wear many hats, Taurus. This is a night that is untraditional. Someone who might be constantly changing. Wow, Taurus. With the Page of Pentacles, this takes you one step closer, Taurus. With the Page of Pentacles, we're talking about something that might be good news about a solid beginning. Something that results from the Ten of Cups energy in your current environment. What you should know, Taurus, with the Sun. Wow, this is success and victory. This is what you didn't see, Taurus. You have the other piece of the King of Swords puzzle. Wow. What's in your hidden position, Taurus, is the Queen of Swords. Someone who has focus. Someone who is possibly experiencing the Five of Pentacles energy, Taurus, having to look at what it is that you have. With the Queen of Swords, this is an energy, Taurus, of someone who has a wisdom that's forged from life experience. Someone who's intent on success and victory. Now, Taurus, this might be you or someone that is in your hidden energy, someone who might be influencing you in your current environment. Now your outcome as you see it, something else you didn't see coming, Taurus. With the King of Wands, this is an energy that represents you or someone who's within your sphere. This is someone who will not take no for an answer. This is someone who walks the path of life on their own terms, Taurus. This is someone who's a master of one's creative potential. With the Knight of Swords, this might be having to deliver some kind of message, Taurus. With the Knight of Swords, this is a message that might be aloof. It carries with it an energy of mental genius and clarity, Taurus. Something that you are possibly propagating or have propagated in the past as it pertains to what your heart desires. Now the energy that balances you, Taurus, with the Four of Wands, this talks about stability, home, a sense of belonging. This is building a solid foundation with your inner and outer world, Taurus. This is going to require you to open up and be receptive to those around you. With the Ace of Swords, an epiphany. The Emperor has an epiphany. Maybe being fed the direction in which to go. Now the Ace of Swords carries with it an energy of having the desire to know, the desire to learn and communicate, Taurus. This might be communicating in great detail. With the Queen of Wands, nothing was going to hold you back, Taurus. With the Queen of Wands energy, we're talking about someone who has many talents and skills, someone who's at their creative peak. You took that little opportunity you were given, Taurus, and you turned it into something truly magnificent, or you do in the future, with what you should know, your success. And this is how you'd see it, your success, your victory was determined by the Knight of Pentacles. You had to depend on that slow-moving energy, Taurus. It was something that required you to allow it the freedom to be able to be unpredictable, unconventional, maybe even untraditional. This is an energy that puts in the long-term plans and structures in order to be able to move forward. It's envisioning your goal and putting in the plan in order to carry it out, Taurus. Now in your hidden position, this talks about a new beginning. This talks about something that exists at the end and the beginning, the bridge between the past and the present, Taurus, or maybe the present and the future. This is going to require you to embody the energy of new beginnings, embracing life's uncertainties with optimism. Another card under the deck, Taurus. Remember that. With the Death card, we're talking about some kind of transformation. This may refer to an ending or something that comes back from the past, Taurus, shedding the old and allowing you to welcome in the new. I hope you've enjoyed this title, Taurus. Until your next one, bye for now.